Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. Scheduled for 15 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Dixon's so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration.
Introducing first, in the opener, hailing out of Philadelphia, The Rock. His adversary, from Los Angeles, the Thunder, Dixon.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Dixon's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Dixon's got to be feeling the impact of that uppercut. You see him holding on.
Don't walk into his punches.
Teddy, throughout your career, you've had a game plan weeks in advance of the stylistic matchup. Now here we have a unique one because clearly we got one guy who wants to get to the inside, and then we got our man here, the counterpuncher.
Yeah, well, the counterpuncher has to be cognizant of countering, punching at the right distance before the aggressive fighter, his opponent, gets in too close. And then, of course, his opponent, he wants to be in a real close where he takes room away, where there's no room for mistakes. And that's really what the counterpuncher lives with. That's why he needs distance. He wants room to make you make a mistake where he can pop you.
He engages in the clinch. Good left hand able to land. Walks away that headshot. Now he's just walking him back a bit there up against the ropes. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Big uppercut right on the mark. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. My favorite punch there is, a forceful uppercut by Dixon. Nice work with the uppercut. Little volume punching to the body there. Dixon's right hand scores well. Solid left. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. A little head hunting with the right. Nice block. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Boy, that'll put a smile on a trainer's face, landing a flush, strong hook by Dixon. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Okay, relax, relax. Take a deep breath. This fight is real close. I mean, real close.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Dixon's ready to go. He looks like he's in good shape for this round. Well off the mark by Dixon. Blocks that punch. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And that's where he wants his man opposite him, right against the ropes. Crashes home with the uppercut. Well, he's on the inside, where many times the punch of choice is the uppercut, and that's exactly what he's chosen to do.
Yeah, and it's the right one. He's in nice and tight. He's got his opponent right in front of him. The opening is right up the middle. No better way to get up the middle than the uppercut.
Uppercut's on the inside.
Up top with the quick hook. Good flush shot upstairs. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. There's the combo to the body. A well-timed right hand by Dixon. Halfway through round number 2. Dixon's cranked by an uppercut.
Close the jab. Hey, let's go out there now. Come on.
What a huge power punch by Dixon.
Get your back.
Dixon's crushed by that shot to the head. That's a big, big shot he just scored with.
And why did he score? Because he created range, created distance, created a hole, and he filled that hole.
We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later. And something you got to start early and stay with.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good flush shot by Dixon. Dixon showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Dixon's left landing well. We come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, the punch stats prove it, but obviously, listen, if you're going to work more than the other guy, you're going to win the round.
Yes, you are. Usually, as long as those punches have eyes, as long as they're getting into scoring areas, clean shots.
Keep your hands up and throw your hands. I need you to string your punches together. 3, 4 punches at a time, okay? Understand, get close to the jab and follow up with 2 more punches. Uppercut, then left. Uppercut with the right.
And round number 3 is underway. And just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Dixon. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Nice strike after catching one by Dixon. Right to the belt line.
Keep working the jab. Do it.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there.
That's not where you want to be, baby. That's not where you want to be.
Dixon sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counter punch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. he's waiting. You know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come after his castle. He wants.
Right hand crashes home. Wow! Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Double up with your punches.
A well-placed left hand up top.
Keep moving, come on.
Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. Dixon's tagged by a tremendous power punch. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good right hand. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Solid uppercut.
Back to the body.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Dixon's able to land a good, solid left hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Trying to erode away. Dixon's rocked all of a sudden. Now each man has stunned the other. And that's the end of round 3.
Nice and calm. Nice and calm, right? How you feel? Let's counter punch. All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some more. All right, you're good, okay? You're good out there. Now breathe, breathe. Now listen, he threw a wide punch and he caught you. Now tighten up your punches, all right? He's looking for that.
Three rounds completed here as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Put hands up. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's it.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Comes across with a hook up top. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. He is wobbly and damaged and just flailing with his arms trying to punch back. He scored well after being hit himself. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He missed with that headshot.
Nice.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Wow, what an uppercut.
Back to the body.
Goes up top with a right hand. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
You're okay. Stay with me.
Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dixon's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Scored well with that right hand to the body.
Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Teddy, something's got to change defensively. Solid. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
What a good headshot. The hook landed by Dixon. Targeting that midsection now with the combo.
Keep it tight inside. Focus.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for audience.
All right, relax. You just gotta relax. You gotta move out there. All right, move.
Those 60 seconds were enough, Teddy. He was knocked down in that last round. Now he's right back out there.
That 60 seconds has been enough for fighters in his position before. This sport's been around way over 100 years. It's up to him to do the things he needs to do early on in this round.
Flush right hand to the head. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And right there was the cover.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Dixon. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him.
There you go. Hold the distance.
Dixon's crushed by a huge uppercut. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Dixon. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Inside.
Solid left hand.
Nice.
A stinging uppercut by Dixon. Dixon scoring with that right hand. Now there's the jab. And banging away he goes. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? Dixon's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that. Oh! coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Able to place Dixon, stunned here, and so are we. What a stunning turn of events.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Keep moving. Come on, that's what I want to see. Up in your head, kid.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Dixon.
Uppercut.
Blocks that punch. Dixon, and yet another big shot comes in. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
3 minutes gone by in this round. In between rounds here, Dixon's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
What did I tell you? Keep your hands up, right? Now you're throwing your punches, put your hands down. You good? Okay, now focus. Now focus. Now come on.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA, and that's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Dixon banged by an uppercut. He brings a big power punch, and it landed well.
Well, we've been talking about getting in his kitchen. He went in there and he ate everything.
Scored well up top. That's a momentum changer upstairs. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Trying to go down. Oh, that uppercut got him back. Oh, unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
Dixon's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. yes, he can finish.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.